been touring tons of the viewers' islands on my live streams, and I'm selecting my favorite ones to group them together in themes and share on these videos later on. So I already posted one video which was a Ghibli cottagecore theme, and I had amazing, stunning, free big islands. And for today, we are going to visit 4 different islands, and they are all spooky themed. We will visit a Silent Hill inspired island by Noob, a Minigame Island that is on a haunted mansion made by Flamara. We'll also check out some combinations, a hidden bar basement made by Livia, and also a cauldron, cemetery, graveyards, and some other spooky builds made by Yuki. So thank you all of you for sharing, and we'll get started. Okay, so we'll start with one of the most fun, creative, cool islands I've ever been to. This is Flamara's island, and it's actually a mini game, not only a spooky island. If you want to play this game for yourself, Flamara's friend code will be linked down below, but you can also play through the video. So if she can't add more people, or you don't want to play through, you can watch the video and try to play the game with me. So I'm gonna open up my immersive mode here so we can really focus on the environment. As you can see here, right away when you arrive at the island, there is a photo frame with instructions. Follow the path and find the 7 bears hiding in the house. And Flamara actually explained to me the best route to find all of the bears. I already found them during the live stream, but I'm gonna investigate the house here for you, but I am not gonna tell you the answers. I'm not gonna be like, oh, here's another bear, here's another bear. No, I'm gonna leave it up to you to try to find them while I explore the house. Some of them are quite easy and easy to spot, but some of them are quite hard to find. And the house is amazing. It's a haunted mansion. It has traps. It has really cool design, and I'm gonna show you now. So at the start, you need to enter this cave, and as you can see, it's super scary because the cave is super dark and you don't know where you're going. And when you enter the cave, you will see there is some light seeping through from the right side, and that's what you want to do. You want to go to the right side, and you will find the exit of the cave, which leads you to a stone path. So you climb up the stone path and you will get to a graveyard. And a really neat detail that I loved about this, and this only shows how much thought went to this island design, is that as you can see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 graveyards, and we are looking for 7 bears. So this is super fun, and there are many details like that. They're kind of like telling a story to you. And we can climb up here and we get to the entrance of the haunted mansion, which it looks super creepy from the outside as well. And you can see that there are many broken parts, like here is broken, here is broken, here also missing an archway. So you can enter through these big double doors, and you will have your first instruction inside the house. You do not need to leave the house to find the bears. If you look at this living room, you immediately notice that the door is barricaded. You can't actually go through here. You need to find another way to get into the house. So as you can see, there are areas of the house that are completely run down and broken, like pieces of wall that have like holes on it, and you know, furniture that are completely messed up or everywhere. Something that she's really proud of is the curtains, and I think it looks great because she kind of like rotated the curtain vertically a little bit. It looks like the curtains are actually scratched, you know, destroyed. This is so clever. I love this detail. And if you investigate around, you'll see this cat spirit here, and also a nice little instruction saying shrink if you need a new perspective. So this is your first tip. You want to use your Momo shrinking ability, and you can access new areas of the mansion. So we're gonna go through this wall this hole in the wall, and it's super dark. As you can see, it's really scary actually, but really fun to go through here. You're walking underneath the foundation of the house, and there is actually another hole on the floor right there. So here we are in the basement. Everything's run down as well. but we have the entrance to one of the first rooms, which is the kitchen. So this is kind of like the cellar, and the cellar is obviously connected to the kitchen, which is also run down. So you have the cabinets, everything's kind of broken. If you turn off the light, it's super scary in here, as you can see. Like, this is actually terrifying. And here you have double doors that take you to the dining room. Don't forget that if you play by yourself, you can always shrink as mobile and check underneath furniture and so on for more clues or bears, and explore the room to try to find them. So as you can see, we have a little area here underneath the stairs. All the doors are closed. Also, it's really cool that the sun is rising, so the sky looks really red now. It's kind of creepy. Like, we entered the mansion, it was nighttime outside, but then suddenly you enter the mansion and the sky's red. Like, I love that. That was perfect timing. And here you can climb these stairs. This room is again closed off. So you want to go for the center room, and this is like a music room or a ballroom, and it looks really, really pretty. Again, the sky red is super scary. Love that. Really cool design. You can investigate here, climb up the stairs, and you will see that in the house there are some signposts telling you what's the best direction. So you don't want to try to jump over here. You want to follow the sign, or else it's gonna like, it could make you miss some clues, you know? It's gonna kind of like ruin your journey here. Then once you get to this room, this is kind of like a library. You will see that the house has traps. Not only it's all broken, but you can't just trust what you see. And the photo frames and clipboards have more tips for you, but I'll show you just so you know what I'm talking about. If you try to explore this room, you can fall through the floor. And I love this so much. When I first saw this, I was having so much fun. I love the creativity on this. So we're gonna go back. I'm gonna run really quickly back to where I was. But yeah, so you have to be careful when you're exploring, or else you're gonna be sent back to the start because you fell for a trap. So here we're gonna get to this room, and to cross over, you need to jump on the sofa. So pretend that the floor is lava here. As you cross this room, you find another tip and also a hidden entrance on the wall behind the bookshelf. I love this as well, the way that this bookshelf is tilted and there is like a secret entrance there. So you can actually cross and climb these stairs, and you will see that here is barricaded as well, so you can't get to the second floor anymore. What you can do though is go here through this hole in the wall, and in this hole through the wall you can immediately see an entrance to another room was blocked off, which is really, really cool. So here there is a little bit of an obstacle course. Oops, I may struggle a little bit because my space bar is broken. Sometimes it registers twice. I can walk here, I think. Yeah. And you need to go through this obstacle course until you reach this hole in the wall as well, and you'll get to the bedroom. And here's where things get really weird, right? Because as you can see, the entire mansion is broken. The bedroom is in really good condition. You have lights, you have the bed is pretty well taken care of, the wardrobe is not fallen over. There is a chair on the floor, but you know, overall this bedroom is looking really tidy. So there is actually a little bit of a story going on here. Not only a minigame, not only being spooky, but we also have some storytelling going on. So there is actually someone on this mansion. You can explore the veranda. It's also broken. You have a nice view of the mansion, which is super big. And as you go back and climb up these stairs that are now accessible, you will get to one of the creepiest areas of the mansion, which is a singular room with 3 doors. So I'm gonna show you the best order here to explore these doors. But you know, as you play, you could just open whatever. But the best way to start, I think, is starting from the left door, which will take you to the attic. And this attic is completely overgrown with this mushroom, tree stump, plants, and also a little hanger in there as well. the roof is completely broken, and you see this is an animal lodge, but where are the animals? That's the question here. So this is starting to tell a little bit more of the story. On this room, you don't find the animals, only the animal lodge. And on the right door, you will finally find out what's happening with this mansion. And this is actually a biblical witch cult. As you can see, there are Bibcoons playing music and dancing around a star summoning circle in the attic. And I love that so much. I love the whole idea and concept behind everything here. It's so creative. This is so, so good. This is the best part, genuinely. I think this is so cool. And here we have the central doors, which now that you know that there is magic and witchcraft and cult going on here, you can see that everything is floating around. There is like chaos, energy, magic, breaking everything. And you can investigate this area as well. And you can also jump through this obstacle course to get to the last area. So here, Famara actually told me that you just need to use singular jumps. You don't need a double jump. I may end up doing double jump by accident because my spacebar is broken and sometimes it registers twice. But you should be able to cross the obstacle course with singular jump. So hopefully I can do it. But if you struggle a little bit, you can just use the gliding ability tool and try to save yourself if you fall down so you don't fall to the ground and need to cross over the entire mansion again. And as you jump, you reach the final area of the mansion. And that was it for this tour. If you do struggle finding the bears, Famara was extra kind. She went another mile and she actually left an area with clues for us. So I'll glide back there. And actually at the roof of the mansion, you can jump over here and you will find a clue board with spoilers or tips on where each bear is located at. So if you don't want spoilers, close your eyes. I'm going to show really quickly here. If you want to play through the video again and you didn't find one of the bears, I'm going to show you right now where all of the bears located. And you can try to watch the video again and try to find them again, or you can go as far and play for yourself. But this is the clue board with all of the clues on where the bears are located. Okay, I removed the clue board. If you close your eyes, you can open up again. I believe that this is one of the most fun islands I've been to. So if you have a fun creative island like that, please DM me. I would love to tour it. And I hope you enjoy that. We can move on to the next tour. Okay, now we have two islands that they are not spooky by design. Like they didn't intentionally make a spooky island, but both of them have really cool ideas that you can use on your island if you're working on a spooky island. And the first one that I want to show is Livia's Island, and I was so surprised positively with this island when I first visited. So as you can see, we have the full house there. But when you get to the entrance, you can immediately see this photo frame with a clue as well. Thirsty, Detective Momo could lead you to his hidden bar. And I thought that this was so cool. Having a hidden room like this is such a nice idea for a spooky island. So I'm gonna show you now Livia's hidden bar, because for me it was a really fun experience trying to find the bar and getting there, and all of the details that are inside the bar. So this is a really good inspiration in case you want to do a hidden room like that too. So here you can enter the house through the main doors. And as you can see, we have a normal entrance with stairs. It's the default house normal structure. So there's no way you're gonna get lost, right? You're gonna want to explore and try to find the entrance to the hidden bar. Some people use this prop to make hidden entrances behind because you can cross the walls like that, which is a really nice idea as well. But in the case of this island, so in case you don't have that prop, you can do what she's done here. And remember, the clue is Detective Momo can help you find the bar. So you actually need to search as Momo. And the first thing that I thought of was using Momo to check behind the stairs. It's actually closed off, but I didn't realize that. So I found the hidden bar quite easy. But here underneath the stairs, if you try to investigate following the clues, so here there is a detective bear and a detective Momo of sorts with the monocle. If you transform into Momo and investigate here, you will get to a fake floor that is hidden underneath the rug. And I love this idea so much. And this will get you to a dark tunnel, very tiny, underneath the foundation of the house. Look how big this tunnel is. You need to cross this entire tunnel until you reach this wall. And you can actually cross this wall because it's a rug as well. So you can also use the rugs vertically on the walls to hide secret entrances like this. And I think this is such a neat idea. So once you reach the bar, you can see all of the details and design that went behind it. So really, really cool, fun thing that Olivia done was adding these. Does the light help maybe? No, it doesn't, but that's okay. Was adding these like wall of fame of sorts. So she took pictures of the NPCs and put little comments and signatures from them. So quite the cool bar by Adarina. And Timmy's 10 out of 10, I would drink again. And Julie, Sovereign of Saxony, very glam indeed. I love this so much. There is no words to describe it. I think this is so creative as well. And on the other wall, you can see the Employee of the Month, which is Nikki. Because Nikki has a 1,000 professions. So here she is. Also really fun. And when you enter the bar, then you have like almost like a Bitcoin Club decor. You have the tables. Each table has a painting. Really cute little pictures. And some tables on the center. And here, something that I didn't notice when I was streaming, touring this on stream, is that there's actually a Momo throne glued to a stool here, elevating his chair. It almost looks like a child or baby chair, but it's like a Momo chair, so he's on the same height as us when we sit down. This is super cute. To take pictures here is perfection. And this is the hidden bar. So as you can see, it's not spooky, but I thought it had really nice concepts and ideas for a spooky cellar, basement, hidden room if you want to add one of those to your island. And we have Yuki's scheme, which is super cool and has tons of nice small builds on it that I wanted to share with you guys. So let me go back here. It's a scheme code, so we'll have the building UI. I can't hide the UI, unfortunately. But as you can see, we have a little carriage, which could be a tiny home if you want to do like a bus or a van kind of house. Or maybe just do a spooky pumpkin carriage. You can make it look like a pumpkin. And the best build, that was my absolute favorite. So I put some walls behind me just so we can have a better view of the cauldron area. This room is so fun. Like, look at this. I love these stone foundations next to the bookshelves. And then this area here that is kind of like dented in the wall with the cauldron on the center. I absolutely love this. Also, the cauldron itself is perfect. Not only the use of the pom-pom flower, but also like the use of the shapes here. So it's half a circle with another half a circle inside of it, but just rotated. And then a lamppost for the cauldron bowl. And this is so creative. I love it so much. It's looking so good. I really love this entire area here. If you want to do a little witchy cottage, this is definitely the perfect inspiration. And we have this kind of like Dia de los Muertos, kind of a shrine altar area. And I love this. I haven't seen any altars yet. So this one looks amazing. Maybe if you put like some pictures as well, it could look... Oh, there is even some photo frames there. So some of those pictures in each level, it looks so cool. I love this build as well, and I haven't seen anyone do this yet. And lastly, from Yuki, we have this amazing graveyard. I love this graveyard so much. Not only the use of the farm plots, but also these cabinets as fake coffins is perfect. And oh my god, I just realized, oh, you put a lamp in here as well, but it looks like it's a skull or skeleton coming up out of the plots. I love this. This is so creative. I didn't even notice this when I was live streaming the tour. So yeah, this is really fun idea. It's a really good graveyard. And lastly, we have this amazing Silent Hill inspired island created by Noob. So we're gonna check this. It's also a island scheme. We can see fake cars. Like, how ingenious is this? I love it. I also love that they used paintings to make fake text here. And I love the use of the fences with these because it looks like a jail bars. So if you want to do like a dungeon in the basement, you could definitely use this combo here. And also we have tons of houses that can be entered. So as you can see, there's tons of litter here. They used the clue board, but then thunked it on the floor. So it looks like there is just a bunch of paper scattered around, which is super smart as well. Also very spooky. Then we have this dark bathroom. This is so creepy and I love it. Look at the bathroom. And if you follow around the trail, you will find this area with the well. The well already looks scary, but then you immediately get to this graveyard and church. Look at the church. Also perfect for Halloween if you want to do a spooky island. This is such a good build. It really looks like a church, and it doesn't have much loads weight either because it doesn't actually use much different items. As you can see, it's a stone pillar from the fireplaces and then a bunch of stone foundations. So this is super smart way to use these items. So of course you can't enter this build, but it's a nice addition to the graveyard area. Then we have fallen trees. Love that. This is such a neat detail. Another car, which is crazy. These wheels are the mannequins, but when I saw the first time, I thought there was someone under the car. I was so spooked. So you can make a car and put like a mannequin underneath, like they are being run over or something. Super scary. And we have this house here on top of the ponds. A bunch of rocks in the middle of the pond. You have here, because the house is built on top of the ponds, you have to walk through the water. So I thought this was a really creative idea in case you want to make sewers. So if you want to do like a tunnel that looks like sewers, you can just place a pond and not place a floor on the house. So your floor will be the water of the ponds. And I think this is really cool. They can cross here. And then it only gets better. Like, this island is massive. It now gets to a town area, which is insane. It's fully paved, as you can see. We've got more fake cars. These are made with the stands, I think. Yeah, super creative. And we have a bunch of like little litter everywhere. The turtles look like a dirt mound. We have some rundown houses. Some shops, abandoned shops, really scary. We have a closed road here. Again, these are the lamps from the detective set, but it looks like a little traffic cone. Then we have another car made of wardrobes. Oh my gosh, I love this so much. There's so many good ideas in here. And we have a car park here. And you can follow the red flowers. So scary. Another road. The detail with the like white areas of the road as well. And look, it's not even reaching the top loads. We don't even have the top load unlocked, actually. I just realized. More shops. Close down doors because there is a wall on the door. I love the cabinets being used for fake doors because that's so smart. Like, it's a building that you can't enter, but this one we can actually enter. Oh, super scary. We don't have this entire area completely thrashed. Like, it's a bunch of beds. You can't even tell initially. It's a bunch of beds with curtains and these scrolls, and it just looks like it's a building that is closed off for repairs. Really, really cool detail. Love the tree falling in the middle of the street. Absolutely love this. Then we have this building here, which you can actually enter. So you go through the fence and there is double doors here. Like, it doesn't even feel like it's Infinite Nikki anymore. I feel genuinely like it's very eerie, you know? Oh my gosh, look at that. I don't like it. I don't like it. Again, you can use the lampposts as jail bars if you want. That's a really cool idea. This could be a nice secret, like, hidden entrance as well if you use a rug instead of a cabinet like this. And then the rocks look like trash bags. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is super scary. Anyways, let's go upstairs. Oh, we can't. It's blocked off. Love it. Then we can exit this building through here. Everything run down as well. Then we have this area to the big ponds. I think it's multiple ponds together to make a fake lake, and I love this. With a big, eerie, scary mansion at the end. That is not built at the moment, but I hope that these spooky, scary islands manage to inspire you and give you tons of new ideas. Again, I'll be working on a new video series where I teach you how to do the smaller combinations and more creative stuff step by step. So even if there is no scheme code to your server, you can still follow along and build it for yourself and see how things are built. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you to all of the members and patrons who support the channel and make these videos possible. And see you on the next one.
Ryan Little.